Spider-Man, Brand New Day.
Oh,
Do you want?
are we rating
Oh
it?
yeah, yeah, let's do our
Okay.
scores. Oh, they're getting the waters.
Okay.
Still at one marker. I don't know why
Yeah.
we gotta get another one. I don't know how we have done that yet. Ooh, I'm excited to talk about this. Ooh.
Okay. Okay. Are we doing the thing where you show that camera and I show this camera?
What? You have to show this camera. I
Oh.
can't go over
Oh.
there.
Okay. So
Just close
like.
your eyes. Just close your
Okay.
eyes.
Okay. Ready?
Oh, I'm just okay. These are our scores for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Hey, there we go. There
Hey,
we
let's
go.
fucking go.
First time ever we have the same score. My score was originally a 9.8, but I watched it the second time. It went down point 0.3 scores.
Oh, such a
Point 0.3.
tragic
Gosh,
loss.
damn. But what are your biggest pros of the movie?
Spider-Man and the Punisher.
Do you think is Spider-Man and the Punisher a better duo than Punisher and Daredevil?
Absolutely, I
That's
think
what I'm
so.
saying.
I fucking
I
love that
think
duo. They were so fucking funny throughout the movie.
the one scene where Frank's like, that was the funniest scene in the movie. I was laughing so fucking hard.
And Frank's like, I should have brought a bigger gun. And he's like, what you gonna do? Tickle him to death?
Oh, dude, that duo is so good. I want to see him again.
Or when he's sneaking Peter out of the fucking hospital and he puts on the mask, he's
He's
like,
like,
I
that's
fucking knew
so
he was gonna.
fucking funny.
They showed like the outside clip, and I was like,
Yeah,
yeah, I know
I
they're
already knew it was
fucking
gonna happen,
grunting. And
but
then they showed the inside clip of him fucking grunting and hooting and
oh
hollering
my
and shit,
god,
dude.
dude,
Just started losing it.
that's definitely the funniest. Batman, what the hell? Okay, you know what? Batman, you're just gone. Is that the funniest Spider-Man movie of all time?
Yeah,
I think it's clearly.
yeah.
That I mean, are you trying to get fight? Fuck, he's trying to get out of fighting the Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious. The one scene where he's in the water with Yelena, he just puts his feet.
Uh-huh.
That scene literally had me laughing the entire time. That
You know, I blinked and I missed that.
no, you didn't.
I really did. My girlfriend was like laughing. I was like, "What are you laughing at?" We're talking about big potato stuff. And she's like, "Did you not see his feet?"
That's also funny, dude. Like, um, Yelena was great in that movie.
Mhm.
She continues to be one of my favorite characters in the MCU. A lot of people say that's forced. I don't see that at all.
Yeah.
I mean, this movie did a good job of being grounded,
Mhm.
but also being part of the MCU.
Yeah.
I think they balanced that almost perfectly.
I I loved what they did with Jean Grey, kinda like making her like, um, showing us the tragic backstory, and just Sadie Sink in general just did a
Oh
phenomenal
yeah,
job.
she's such good casting. You start to see why Kevin Feige specifically casted her to be
Mhm.
part of the MCU. She did a phenomenal job. I want to talk about this because this is like I was in a packed out theater
Yeah.
full of Spider-Man fans. They were cheering, clapping on the building
Yeah.
with MJ, and she started like talking to Spider-Man, and she
Mhm.
kissed him.
Yeah.
Started cheering,
Uh-huh.
clapping, and then he was like, "Touch her, Peter," and everyone was like, "Oh shit!"
Dude,
Like audibly.
that was me. I was like,
No, but audibly, like the entire time was like, "Oh!" Like, oh, it was. I love having theater experiences like that. It was.
my
I saw it coming, but no one else did, and I was
yeah.
like, "Fuck." Well, I started clapping too. I was like, "Fuck it, I gotta join in," even though I knew something bad was about to happen.
Dude, I didn't get like my theater was packed. My Peter was packed. My my theater was packed. But we didn't get the cheering and stuff like that, but it was a really good fucking movie. And then how about the Hulk?
They did the Hulk so well in that movie.
Dude, he hasn't
After
been that good since
10
fucking
years,
yeah.
I will say a big critique that I've heard that I agree with. Bruce Banner should have been the Lizard. Like the professor
What you
he
say?
goes to, Hulk shouldn't have been in the movie. As much as I love
Yeah,
Hulk in that movie, it should have been the Lizard.
yeah,
Even though we saw him in The Amazing Spider-Man and No Way Home,
yeah,
it should have been Dr. Connors, should have
yeah.
been the Lizard.
Mhm.
But I don't think that's a big deal. I think the Hulk was good when Hulk realized he was a friend and then
Mm,
just accepted his fate. I
yeah,
think that was good. The
that's great.
saddest fucking part of that movie is Bruce Banner he's like, "Did I hurt anyone?"
Yeah,
And no one's answering him.
yeah,
Why did no one answer him? Why can't they just tell him what happened? That
yeah.
I was like, "Damn, dude." I love his Bruce Banner so much.
Mm,
And the one scene with when he was bonding with Peter, that was so good.
yeah.
God, that movie's so good.
It,
Like,
it seeing Peter So him, kind of like getting his organic webs and stuff, and then when his eyes blacked out and he kind of like entered that like arachnid state where his power is just like so much more. Um, it reminded me. I know you haven't seen Avatar, but it reminded me a lot of Aang entering the Avatar state, where he just gets so much more powerful, and it was just so good. I love that portion of it. And then when he's fighting the hand and he just lets it take control, after MJ saying like you shouldn't contain it.
Yeah.
What if it's natural? You know? What if that's something that you have to let happen? What if it's a good thing? And we just kind of see Peter go from this like young Spider-Man, and I think that's him breaking through his shell to become a more mature, more stronger, more powerful Spider-Man. And it was just so well done. And it was so fucking cool to see. The fight with the hand was unbelievable.
Before I forget it, the one scene where Jean's in
Mhm.
the apartment
Yeah.
and the guy that everyone's saying is Miles
Yeah.
Morales, even though he's a 30-year-old man,
Yeah, he's not
he
Miles Morales,
he
but
acted the fuck out of that
yes, he
scene.
fucking did, dude.
That was
I knew that while sitting in the theater. I was like, "Damn, dude, this guy's doing a really good fucking
that
job."
his 2 minutes of screen time, I wanna see him in more things.
Yeah.
Like, he should be a big actor. He probably had the 3rd best performance in the entire movie.
Mhm.
That his 3 minutes of screen time were great.
I mean, he did a
Spider-Man,
fucking really good job.
God, that scene was I was literally I got chills watching it. I'm getting chills right now thinking about it.
Yeah.
That
I'm getting
acting
chills
performance
talking
was
about the
great.
movie. My
He
nipples have been hard for the past
what?
5 minutes.
Do you want never mind. Uh,
And how about that shot from The Punisher?
what? Oh, the sniper shot. I was like, "What shot?"
That's a fucking shot and a half, dude. Did
I
you see how far that was?
my
Like,
gr
even looking in the
my
scope?
girlfriend called, she's like, "Oh, Punisher's about to shoot Spider-Man." I was like, "Stop." I was like, "This I know it's gonna happen. Just let me get into it." Dude, I was tearing. I probably teared up at least 10 times during that movie.
Yeah,
That movie, I wrote this on my letterbox. Go follow me if you haven't already.
mhm.
Um, it felt like a love letter to Spider-Man. It took the
Yeah,
best aspects of every single Spider-Man and put it in one movie,
mhm.
and it was great. Like I felt a lot of that from the Insomniac Spider-Man games,
Yeah,
especially like the opening shot, the opening
mhm,
fight scene on the rooftop.
mhm.
That literally feels ripped out of the Insomniac
It
games.
was so
And
fucking
the
cool.
fighting in general, like when he's fighting Scorpion, where
Dude,
Jean's
and
taking
then he's
over,
sitting there going like this, and, like, the webs are going everywhere. Oh my gosh, dude,
and
it
then
was
when he
so
goes
fucking
into the
cool.
air and then puts
Uh-huh.
his web in the ground, so then
Yeah.
on Punisher,
Mhm.
that literally feels exactly like in the Insomniac games. And
Yeah.
obviously he mentions Peter too or Toby's
Mhm.
Spider-Man. It was like he had organic webs and he was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That's great. This Spider-Man movie, it's so good. Like we have to rank all the Spider-Man now.
Yeah.
I forgot to write down on the plan thing, but we can
Well,
do that real quick.
yeah, we'll do it next week. Um, that's good because I have everything fresh in my head because 'cause I've watched all the Spider-Man movies
Oh, you're
during
right. You're
vacation.
right.
So that's good. So now I can get, like, a good proper ranking instead of going off of memory. That's good. Good.
I
Alright,
think
we can do that.
I think it's the best live action Spider-Man movie of all time. It's so
Uh,
good. It's
I'm gonna
so
have to agree.
unbelievably good.
It doesn't beat out the Spider-Verse movies for me, either one of them, but live action, yeah, it is my
It's
favorite
so
Spider-Man
good.
movie.
I mean, do you just want to get into the lows? Because I really don't have many.
Yeah, that's it.
The biggest low for me is that they showed too much in the trailers.
Yeah.
That's the biggest low. I mean, because the hand fight was great, but they already revealed all of that in the
Yeah.
trailers. Like there was more shots of the final fight scene with the hand.
Mhm,
There's more in the trailers than wasn't in the trailers.
yeah,
So I think that's a huge mistake. They did that the entire movie.
mhm,
But I don't think it's as big of a deal as people are making it out to be.
yeah.
Definitely would have liked not to see as much, but honestly, I think if you don't show as much, this isn't the second biggest box office movie of all time.
Yeah, I feel like they advertised it pretty well, to get people into theaters and see it, and then it made $1 billion
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna make over
already.
$2 billion.
Yeah, so, I mean, obviously, the advertising did its job. So, I feel like, uh, yeah, like you said, if they left out, like, anything else, it probably wouldn't have did as well as it did. But, it still would've did well because it's a Spider-Man
Yeah,
movie, but it wouldn't have done $1 billion within, like, the first week or 2.
yeah. I mean, it's one of the biggest movies of all time
Yeah,
for a good reason. I mean,
yeah.
next week we gotta rank the Spider-Man movies, and we
Mhm.
have to compare it to other. Okay,
Okay.
what the hell just happened? Well,
Glad we didn't have anything plugged in.
yeah, thank God. That's okay. Well,
So
okay.
sorry guys, we
Yep.
had a little bit of technical difficulties. It is storming.
The power went out. So
Yep.
where were we? Just so we're the marketing.
Yeah.
And my second problem with the movie
Mhm.
is a lot of people's main problem. I don't think it's that big of a problem. It's more like a
Yeah.
it's that
I feel like I know where you're going
he
with
is the
this.
second best rogues gallery
Okay.
in all of
Yeah.
superheroes. And we saw a little bit of Scorpion, but
Mhm.
the parts we see with Scorpion aren't even Scorpion. It's Jean Grey being Scorpion.
Yeah.
And we see Tombstone, who looked amazing
2 seconds. 2
for two
seconds screen
seconds.
time.
And then we see, and like the Legos. I mean,
Mhm.
this isn't even a thing with the movie. It's more of a critique of the Legos. We have like random Spider-Man villains in
Mhm.
them that
Yeah.
got a second of screen time.
Yeah.
But just, but the reason I don't think it's the big problem, this sets up Spider-Man 5 and Sinister Six
Mhm.
so unbelievably well.
Yeah.
I'll get into that in a second when we do our Spider-Man 5 pitch.
Mhm.
But I mean, that's the only reason I don't have a problem with it. If they don't do anything with it in the next movie, it will be a unbelievably huge problem.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's been advertised that there's gonna be this many villains in the movie.
Mhm.
There's so many villains we haven't seen in live action
Yeah.
before. We haven't seen Mr. Negative in anything other than the Insomniac
I wanna
games.
see him so bad.
That
The him in the Spider-Man game, it was just like,
it would have been. It's gonna be
get it live
great.
action.
I think
If they're taking as much inspiration as they did from the Insomniac games,
then that means
I
that he's
don't
gonna be
see
good in
why
that
they
movie.
wouldn't, kinda bring Mr. Negative in at some point.
Yeah.
So, especially because I think they're making another Insomniac Spider-Man game.
Yeah, Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, they just, kinda, like, announced it or
Yeah.
whatever, or it got leaked or whatever. But, do you have any more negatives about it?
Not really. I really don't.
What I don't really have anything crazy negative to say about it other than the fact that I thought the stakes were going to be higher in the movie, which they were pretty high, but I thought like, Peter's going to die and get the symbiote suit. So I was disappointed that we didn't see that.
I was
It
kind
was
of right.
strictly theories.
He did die and something brought
Yeah.
him back. I
Yeah.
was just wrong about what brought him back.
It was it was a little I was really hoping that we were going to get the symbiote suit, but we
Yeah.
didn't. So that was a little bit of a disappointment to me. Um but a lot of it was just a theory thing. It's not going to bump the score down for me at all. I still really enjoyed the movie. I left the theater pretty happy about it. But a lot of things that I keep seeing people say is that they hate the fact that Ned and MJ are starting to remember Peter.
Well, let's get into it. Do you think they even remember Peter? I don't think they do. I think
I
what
think Ned
happened.
do.
I don't.
Ned does.
Let me tell you my person what I think is real. So while Jean Grey has control of the city
Okay.
and everything's frozen, we see a tear fall from Zendaya's eye. So
Mhm.
she is clearly putting something in their minds.
Yeah.
I think what she's doing is like if Peter wants to, he'll tell them about stuff and then they'll remember. But I don't think she's
So
going to, without his consent, make them remember.
yeah,
But I think we see that with the handshake is
that's
that
interesting. Yeah.
he remembers the handshake, but he still doesn't remember Peter.
Yeah.
So like as Peter wants to tell them more, they'll start remembering more. But I don't think she just went into their mind and
Yeah.
just told them.
Hmm.
And I don't think the handshake unlocked
Yeah.
Ned's ability to remember Peter. I don't think that's it
Because
at
it
all.
didn't work for MJ,
Yeah.
the kiss and stuff. So that that makes sense. But I do think by the end of the movie, they kind of got like that lingering in the back of their head that they do know Peter Parker. Um, just the way MJ was sitting on the roof of the high school where she
I
usually sat
I
with Peter
I
and
think
stuff,
I think Jean put
holding the
some
necklace.
stuff in
Uh
her
huh.
mind.
Yeah.
I don't think they just fully remember Peter. I don't think so.
But Ned at the movie was like Peter.
He just said Peter.
I mean,
That could be just like him remembering the name. It could be the fact that MJ
he,
said Peter when Spider-Man was leaving, and he was like, Spider-Man's name is Peter.
yeah.
So he could be connecting the dots that he's Spider-Man. He could be just like Peter.
Yeah.
I don't think they remember it at all,
But
which I think is a good thing. I'm glad they don't fully remember.
I think that people are mad at the fact that they are going to continue being in the Spider-Man movies. Because they kind of like already did their thing, but I like Ned and I like Zendaya as MJ. Um, and I'm fine with them being in future movies.
I mean, do you want to go ahead and just like pitch Spider-Man 5 or just what we want to see out of Spider-Man 5?
there's something that I do wanna talk about real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
The grave scene with Aunt May where Peter's like, "I'm not gonna do this alone anymore." Like, you know, so brought a tear to my eye a little bit.
That is one of the scenes that
It
can
it was
tear up.
it was very well done. Tom Holland did a good job throughout the entire movie, but
I need
that
to talk
part
about someone real
was
quick.
really good.
A lot of people are upset that the Punisher started tearing up and crying that he almost killed Spider-Man. Biggest bullshit of all time. That's you're just finding stuff to
It's
complain about.
yeah, it's he's literally like a fucking college kid.
Because, like, when you do the math, Frank's son,
Yeah,
I mean, counting the blip with Peter Parker's 22 years old.
yeah,
Same exact age his son would have been if he didn't pass.
yeah.
So number one, Frank's entire job, life, everything is hunting down and getting rid of the garbage in New York City.
Yeah.
He just, to
Shot a
his
hero,
mind,
the
killed,
biggest hero
yeah,
in New
damn near
York.
killed the hope of New York City, one of the most hopeful superheroes of all time. He's the reason he's dead.
I
And then he takes the mask
yeah,
off. He's a 22-year-old kid doing this out of the goodness of his heart, being a superhero that Punisher can't be. Like,
mhm,
at the end of the day, he knows he can't be Spider-Man, and
yeah,
he just stopped Spider-Man from saving New York City.
mhm,
And it's the same age as his son. Obviously, he's going to get emotional about
yeah.
that. And it's not like he was, like, crying for days. He just started tearing up that
He was like,
he
"You crying,
sees
Frank?" "No." "Yeah."
and he saw yes, the Punisher and Spider-Man are friends
Yeah,
because a lot of people are talking about how, like, he said he never has a friend like that with Daredevil.
yeah.
Come on, dude. Every interaction with Daredevil is Daredevil saying Frank shouldn't kill, and he's fucking getting on his ass.
It's
Spider-Man
arguing.
doesn't do that.
It's arguing
Yeah,
every time.
they have a
It's
talk.
good arguing, you get into that shit,
That's like a
but
toxic relationship.
yeah.
Like but there's no good about it. It's
Yeah,
only like them fucking fighting. And Spider-Man and Frank don't fight. And Spider-Man, he doesn't have a no kill rule, but like he tries not to
yeah,
kill. So he
uh-huh,
doesn't agree with the what the Punisher's doing. But he's not 24/7 saying you need to change Frank. You can't do this.
yeah,
He just lets Frank do Frank.
yeah,
And that's why he considers Spider-Man a friend.
uh-huh.
Like their relationship's so good.
It really is. That was definitely my bright spot of the movie, the brightest.
What the fuck happened in Brooklyn, by the way?
Staten Island?
Or Staten Island,
Hey,
yeah,
yeah,
what the
who the
hell
fuck
happened
knows, dude?
there?
I'd love to find out at some
Can you
point.
imagine we get, like, a 20-minute just, like, special presentation with what
That
happened?
shit would be so fucking funny.
It's storming so bad right now, what the hell's happening?
Hopefully the mic's
This
not picking it up.
this was not on the weather radar.
Yeah, wow. Um, yeah, it was just a really good movie. Um, let's pitch Spider-Man 5.
25?
Yeah.
I think so he's gonna get the symbiote suit in Secret Wars.
Okay.
Oh, wait, actually, before we do this, the post-credit scene,
Uh-huh.
what do you think that means? I've seen that that's
Oh
Miles
yeah, that's
I've
right.
seen it's Miles Morales.
I
I've
think
seen it's
it's
Tobey Maguire
I
or
think
Andrew
it's Tobey
Garfield.
Maguire.
I think it's Battle World because if they're following the Secret Wars timeline,
Mm-hmm.
but if it is World, that means Doom wins in Doomsday,
Yeah.
and that's where they're gonna go to fight Doom for the last stand,
Yeah.
and everyone's gonna fight Doom to. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's probably what it is. I it I don't think it's Miles Morales. I think it's safely not Miles Morales.
I feel like that's people been getting their hopes up about Miles Morales, because
Yeah.
they keep hitting at it,
Because Tom
you
Holland
know.
said we have a plan,
Yeah.
and I feel like their plan wouldn't be including
But
him in a
Kevin Feige
10-second.
said that they're not going to do it till after the Spider-Verse movies,
Yeah,
which I mean, the
I fully
timeline lines
understand.
up.
Fully understand.
Yeah. But really like at the post credit of Brand New Day with the Beyond the Spider-Verse not even being out yet. And obviously they're going to wait till the hype of that dies down as well. Um it's still going to be another probably year 2 years before Miles Morales gets introduced into the MCU.
I think it's gonna be after the reboot. I don't think there's.
Yeah, 2 or 3 years.
I just I know he's introduced in Secret Wars in some comics, but I don't like if he would.
Yeah.
I'd rather him get introduced in a Spider-Man movie
Hmm.
as
Yeah.
a non-Spider-Man like the Insomniac
Uh-huh.
games. Um, just so we can build that relationship up with him and
Yeah.
Peter
Hmm.
without the Spider-Man stuff. Because like the ending of the first Insomniac game, where he gets the
Yeah.
powers and he shows Peter not because he thinks Peter's a Spider-Man, but because he trusts Peter so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that in live action.
Exactly.
That was great.
Yeah.
I just don't. I wouldn't like him just like showing up in Secret Wars
Yeah.
without any relationship with Peter. I
And
think
just
that'd be
like
stupid.
fucking like having like, just another Spider-Man.
Yeah, especially because you're gonna have. I mean,
Yeah.
I've heard Tobey Maguire dies in Doomsday, but then comes back.
Well,
So
he's confirmed for Secret Wars, isn't he?
I don't know if
I
he's
thought I
like
heard that.
I don't know if
I
he's
thought I heard
actually
that he was
confirmed.
confirmed for it. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong.
Like if
But
we're gonna have two Spider-Man, possibly three if Andrew Garfield comes back,
hmm
I don't need Miles Morales as well. I'd rather him
exactly.
get a proper introduction in a Spider-Man film.
Yeah.
But now let's pitch Spider-Man 5.
Okay.
I think since he is getting the symbiote in Secret Wars, I think he should start the movie off with
Mm,
getting rid of the symbiote. Maybe we see like 10 minutes of him in the symbiote, but then he loses the symbiote. But then we see what he's been doing with the symbiote. And obviously he's been like he's different with the symbiote. He's doing stuff that he normally wouldn't because the symbiote makes it easier to do
yeah.
the stuff he shouldn't do as Spider-Man.
hmm
I think he should get rid of the symbiote. He should experience the stuff he's been doing and the problems with it. And I think Scorpion and a bunch of the villains should get released from jail or not released, but break out of jail. And if Mr. Charles from Daredevil is the MCU's Norman Osborn, I think he should form the Sinister Six after Spider-Man does something to Mr. Charles. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like there's a reason he's going after Spider-Man.
hmm
And I think he should form the Sinister Six. So we get a little bit of symbiote and Sinister Six in the same movie. I think that'd be great. I mean, Spider-Man is just recovering from being at his lowest.
Yeah.
Just for him to deal with the strongest
Uh huh.
experience he's going to have,
Yeah.
I think that'd be great. I'd love to see Black Cat in there as well because
Yes.
him and MJ are up in the air if they're going to get back together or not. So
Yes.
I think that'd be I think they should start like kind of getting back together, and then Black Cat just gets thrown right in the middle of it. So I wouldn't say it's a love triangle, but like he just doesn't know what to do. Maybe with the symbiote. I mean, in a lot of like stuff with the symbiote, she's there and she doesn't like him without the symbiote.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be cool to throw her in there. And then when he ditches the symbiote,
hmm
she backs off. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
The Sinister Six, Black Cat, symbiote in the same movie. That'd be fucking cool.
I agree. I feel like all that would be cool. But for me, I guess I don't see Tom Holland Spider-Man seeing how hung up he was on MJ this past movie, falling for another girl, kind of like getting over MJ. I I feel like he's kind of a yearner.
I the only reason I think it's good. I don't think it's gonna be a Tom not wanting to be with MJ thing.
Yeah.
I think it's just more of a MJ thing not wanting to be with,
Yeah.
or maybe just he just can't see that. Maybe she gets another boyfriend
hmm
because like as soon as he sees that she has a boyfriend, he instantly leaves. Like
Yeah.
I think that might happen again or something along the lines of that.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's because like in Far From Home, you could tell
Yeah.
MJ wanted Spider-Man
Uh-huh.
and he couldn't see that. Maybe it's that kind of thing again where he can't
Yeah.
see. Maybe it's the symbiote
Uh-huh.
making his emotions stronger
That
and
that that could be, that I could definitely see that. Yeah,
I
with the
they
symbiote.
better get it right and not do the Spider-Man 3 thing where he's bullying Maguire. I was rewatching clips from my YouTube video. It was so bad. Venom was awful in that movie. Oh, speaking
I
of the
love that
fact,
movie.
self promo, it's Sunday. It's releasing tonight, the night we're recording. I put my first YouTube video out there. Please go watch it if you haven't already. But I don't want to talk about it too much. Uh, I just kicked your thing. I think we're good though.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Um,
Like it
but
never happened.
what else do you want to see in Spider-Man 5? I'd love to see the symbiote, Black Cat, Sinister Six.
Let's kind of like soft launch Miles Morales.
You want to do that in Spider-Man 5?
Maybe it's like a post credit. A
I'd love to
post credit
see
at the
Miles
end of the movie.
Morales not as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I want to see
That
Feast.
yeah, that
I
yeah,
want to
like
see
that's what I mean.
Feast.
Uh-huh.
Could you imagine if they soft launch Mr. Lee and Miles Morales at
This
Feast?
shit would be so fucking cool.
That would be so cool. But not Mr. Negative yet. Wait until the next movie
Yeah.
I want him to build a relationship with
Yeah.
Martin Lee.
Yeah.
And maybe it's the same thing as the Insomniac games. He helps Miles get a job at Feast.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just him. I don't know. I want to build a relationship with Mr. Lee
Mhm.
and Miles Morales before they become their respected characters.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool. Um, there's a lot of potential for this movie. There's a lot of potential for
There
this movie.
there really is, and then there's gonna be even more potential after Doomsday: Secret Wars.
100%.
So I mean, the anticipation for Spider-Man 5 is through the roof right now. Um, especially because of Brand New Day, what that did for his character and just opened doors of opportunities out the ass. So
It's
really excited for it.
I'm really I my main thing I want for Spider-Man 5, I wanna see the villains,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
fine with it for for A Brand New Day because it sets up them perfectly for the
Yeah.
next movie. I wanna see Tombstone because he looked amazing.
Uh-huh.
I wanna see Scorpion because he was teased in a fucking post-credit scene, and we've barely seen him since then. I
Yeah.
wanna see Scorpion. Mr. Negative, I wanna see, obviously.
Yeah.
And did you see that Kevin Feige said that they don't want to use any of the villains in No Way Home again in Tom's movies?
That makes
I
sense.
no, I think that's stupid. I think there needs to be a Norman Osborn. 100%. There needs to be a Norman
Oh,
Osborn.
I thought you meant, like, the characters. I was like,
Oh, no, 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 no,
like,
no,
their
not
cure.
that casting, not that casting. Like specific, like literally the characters in
Like
general.
Green Goblin, Doc Ock.
Yes.
Um,
I don't need all of them.
I don't need all of them, but I need some of the bigger ones.
Doc Ock, I'm fine leaving off because
Give me I'd like to see a, Peter Parker version of Kurt Connors, the Lizard.
yeah, I think that should have been in the last movie.
Yeah.
I think honestly, I think now the Lizard might be too late because they kind of just replaced his role with the Hulk. So I don't know
Yeah, I
what they
guess,
would
yeah.
use that again. Same with Doc Ock
Mhm.
because uh, I mean I don't know because Peter would remember like Doctor Octavius.
Yeah.
He'd be like, oh shit, that's a bad guy.
Yeah.
And I do like if Mr. Charles is Norman Osborn because he's
Mhm.
going by Mr. Charles, so
Yeah.
it wouldn't be the same name, so it wouldn't immediately click with him.
Yeah.
Um, so that would be a cool way to do it.
Mhm.
We need to see Norman Osborn. We
Yeah,
have to see Norman Osborn.
he's such, like, an icon character. I feel like,
Even if he
you
doesn't
have
become
to.
Green Goblin.
Yeah,
We at least need a Norman Osborn.
name drop.
But the only thing I don't know if that's gonna happen is because in No Way Home, there's no Oscorp
Yeah.
in this universe.
Mhm.
Maybe when the MCU gets rebooted, there's one in that
Yeah.
universe. Maybe it's gonna be called something different. Maybe he takes over a company and then names it Oscorp.
Yeah.
We just need to see Norman Osborn.
Yeah.
And if he formed the Sinister Six, I think that'd be great.
Hell yeah.
But more Spider-Man villains, possibly Black Cat, a little bit of the symbiote. I don't need it for an entire movie, especially because we're gonna see it in Secret Wars
Introduce Miles
in Miles
Morales
Morales.
towards
That
the end of the movie.
that's our biggest
Towards the end of the
takeaways.
movie because, uh, Spider-Man 6 should be the focal point of setting up, uh, building that relationship between the 2.
Yes.
So,
I want to have a relationship between the two before he becomes
yes.
Miles Morales Spider-Man.
Ki like what the Insomniac
Yeah.
games did. Yeah.
I think following the Insomniac games as well as did in Brand New Day, I think the next movie's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Do you have I think we got through everything.